Hello guys, welcome to another short tutorial on JavaScript. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how we can check a particular date which comes in between two dates or not. This is a very simple example, but it will be very useful when you are showing some of the tasks based on a particular time range, like whether it comes in this month or not, or whether a particular person have completed a task within this month or not. This can be expanded and can be made use in many real-time examples. Just like if you want to show whatever the calendar events comes within this month or any particular month, or if you have a scenarios where you have many tasks and which have a deadline, like when it needs to be completed. So, and if you want to show those kind of time-based events on web pages, this is a very useful example. So let's see how that can be done using JavaScript. Currently, I have a basic structure of HTML. Let me add a script tag here. Within this one, I am going to add three dates. One is D1. So usually it accepts in the format of MMDTYY. So the format should be month, date, and year. So in this example, I am going to add simple text and which will be converted to date format, and I will compare whether it comes under within particular dates range or not. So which can be extended based on our requirement. So the first date would be June 4, 2021, and similarly I will add date 2, so that will be 7/10/2021, which is July 10, 2021. I will have another date which will be D3, which one I want to compare whether it comes between these two dates or not. So I will add 7/9/2021, so that's July 9, 2021. This comes between the range of June 4, 2021 and July 10, 2021. So the result should give us that this date comes within these two ranges. To check whether this particular date comes within these two dates or not, I am going to use JavaScript's getTime method. To use that method, we need to have dates as input. So currently, whichever the dates I have defined here, these are in terms of text. So let me convert those first into date. So for that one, you can define as where D1 modified is equals to new date, which will accept D1 as input. So it will convert the string whichever I have provided here, and it will convert to date format, and it will save in D1 modified. In this example, I have used D1 as string because this is one of the basic data type which we use in JavaScript. So whatever the input comes, we can convert that one to either text or date format, then use the function here and get whether that particular date is within two dates or not. So now I have added variable. I will name it as D2 modified, and it will accept D2 date here. Similarly, I will modify day 3 as well. So now all these three dates are in date format. As I said, I'm going to use getTime method of the JavaScript. So this is a method which works on date types, and this method will return us the milliseconds between midnight of January 1, 1970 and the particular date which we are going to give it here. So that is nothing but which will give the number of milliseconds from January 1, 1970 to the date which we are going to define here. So if I define 7/9/2021 here, it's going to give me how many number of milliseconds are there from this January 1, 1970 to July 9, 2021. So I'll make use of this getTime and if conditions to get the result. The first condition which I have added here is to check whether D3 modified, so that is the date D3 which we have defined here, whether it's smaller than D2. So that is the upper range which we are going to check it here. Similarly, the second condition should be we are going to check whether the third date is greater than D1. So this is a simple logic which we can build to check the date whether it's between the two dates D1 and D2. It will check whether it's greater than date 1 and lesser than D2. If that is true, then we can consider this particular date is within the range, and we can display the message as date is within the range defined. else it will be out of these two ranges. Else the particular date which we have defined is not within these two dates range. So we can mention as console.log date is not within range. So I have saved this file. Let me open this one in Finder. Double click on this one, which will open in browser. As we are not writing anything on the document and we are making use of console here, so let me inspect this one. Open the console window. You can observe there is a message which is displayed in the console window. Date is within the range defined. To check whether it's working properly or not, simply change the date. So now it's July 11, which is not within these two dates. So let's go back to the browser and refresh it, and you can observe date is not within the range. So this is a simple function which we can make use in our web applications. In the next video, I'm going to show you how we can make use of this simple function. On top of this one, how we can build a real-time example where we are going to fetch the dates from user input and check, and based on the dates provided by the user, we can display whether provided date is within the range or not. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, please click on like button, share it to others and subscribe to my channel.